Who shows up? Nico is currently out purchasing a couple things for Russell from Artisan Cutlery. Russell has some medical stuff going on, and he needed our assistance. So Nico's running out to do that. I'm finishing up the final packing and making sure I don't leave things lay, like my wallet that I left on the counter over here, because poor decision Mike basically ran the show this week. So let's see who shows up. I know I don't do live feeds on Saturdays these days, so that might throw everybody off. And I know that I'm doing this. I'm getting motion sickness by watching this live feed. So, I almost didn't film. What's up, Christine? How are you? Did you guys get home safe? We're just now leaving. I wouldn't go saying it's good, but it's definitely a morning. So, oh, you're still down here? Yeah, we're getting ready to leave here in a little bit. Nico went to go grab some stuff, and I'm doing that final, like, what valuable items did I leave in his hotel room? Because I don't want to have to drive all the way back to Long Beach. So there were some poor decisions made on purchasing criteria, but I got paid to do this show. So not only did the YouTube, I actually got paid to do the show. So I think it came out as a wash, but I bought an automatic button lock Bally beer bottle opener. So better decisions have been made. But it's a Bally, and it's an auto, so it's a blotto. I don't know. So trying to set this up without it falling and busting the screen on my phone, because I really don't want that. I'm trying to set this up so that we can see. This hotel is hot trash. The room's not bad, but they can't keep coffee in the lobby to save their fucking lives. I am ready to murder someone. Hey, there we go. I found a spot. I did make a purchase. I'm gonna give you guys all, hey y'all. I'm gonna give you guys a preview of something you're gonna see on the show, because I bought it 100% because I thought you guys would dig it. This is the embodiment of Poor Decision Mike. Just the embodiment. I bought the Reat exoskeleton gravity knife. This is the most fun I've had in a while. This thing is, the blade on this is great. You guys are gonna get to see some video pretty soon. I'm gonna play with it for a while. I'm gonna actually have it out and carry it, but I'm gonna keep it. There's a good chance it might get sold to one of you guys. Christine, this thing's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, we'll hook it up. I got Peter's phone number. We'll hook it up and I'll send it to you on loan for a video if you'd like. And somebody was like, oh yeah, but what happens if you stop it halfway, then you fucked your edge up? Oop. See what that hits? That doesn't touch at all. That was the first thing I looked at. This thing is actually pretty well designed. Nico got one too. And so in our room last night, this is all you heard for like 3 hours. We're sitting here. So, I did, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I have videos that are scheduled out through Wednesday. I'm going to set them as premieres probably when I get home today. I have 41 gigabytes of footage from the show, and I shot it all yesterday. Like I was hustling because I didn't film anything I almost didn't film anything yesterday. You guys almost got no Blade Show West content. I'm like, you know what? I don't even know if I want to film. But I did, and I filmed a lot. So I don't know if you guys know what 41 gigabytes of video looks like. Just to give you an idea, my 15 to 20 minute videos are like a gigabyte. It's okay. John Gray and I were talking, and John and I have this thing like, people, if you watch us, people would say, "Oh, those two hate each other." John Gray was messing. He was, let me see that thing. Grumpy old John Gray. He's like, "Let me see that thing." And I was like, "Yeah, they basically made the equivalent of gravity knife." He's like, "No, coming from a man that makes gravity knives, they just made a gravity knife." He's messing with it, and he goes, "And they did it better than I do." So he's like, "That's a really good one." What's up, Freak Show? So you guys are currently sitting on a shelf. I have to do something. That's right. That's because I was so upset about the coffee. How is there 12? Why are there 12 people here and only 6 likes? So Nico and I had a blast. I went to the lobby for the specific purpose of getting coffee. And I didn't have any coffee in the lobby. And I had to come up here, deal with this garbage coffee maker in the room. Because if I don't have coffee before I leave, I'm going to run someone off the road. What is this? I'm spending a lot of time looking up your nose, Mike. Kind of like, but the jury's out. Can you see how it's been broke and the nose holes are different sizes? There's no goddamn creamer in this room. So yeah, I have snuzz. Okay, so I got the serialized knives for the 2 people. There was only 2 people that wanted them, and I got them for you guys. So I've already been paid. I got numbers 7 and something else. So I think it was snuzz. You want either number 2 or number 7. I got number 1 and number 2 for the channel. This is number 1. You guys didn't get to see it. This is number 1 of 60. This is the Blade Show West exclusive Sea Snake. Green micarta, black PVD blade, serialized S35 VN blade. Then this is number 1 of 60. Just walked in the door for what? But yeah, I couldn't remember. I think you wanted 2 or 7, so 2 is mine. 2 is for the channel. 1 and 2 are the channel because this is number 1 or number 2. You can do it number 1 or number 2. Not all number 1s are number 2s, but pretty much every number 2 is a number 1. So they're basically like a number 3. Every one of them. I've never had a number 2 that I can think of that there wasn't a number 1 that went with it. I gotta see if the freaking creamer over here. Garbage non-dairy creamer stuff. And then, okay, do you remember when hotels used to give you like exactly what you needed for making your coffee in the morning? There was like a plastic spoon and all stuff. So there's these little packs now. And you get your that pink shit that no one should drink. That's gonna give you kidney cancer, and sugar and the creamer. But usually most people would use a spoon, but they give you a lollipop stick. I'm like, it's all right. This will work. I was looking around for a pencil. The one night we were talking about it on here, we were talking about it on one night here, and somebody was talking about the night KPL posted food safe, and I was like, you're talking to a guy that has been in the shop and made a cup of coffee, poured himself a cup of coffee, and looked around, there's nothing to stir it with, and grabbed a greasy wrench out of a toolbox to stir his coffee. I don't care if KPL is food safe or not. That's what I'm gonna worry about when I make my coffee. Hey, Forrest, what's up? But no, I got a couple things. I have the exclusive. Number 1 is going to stay with me. I've never had number 1 of an exclusive, and that is the worst creamer ever. That didn't even change the color of my coffee. It literally did not do anything. Christina, you guys flying out today? Or did you drive? I can't remember if you guys drove or flew. Drove or flew. Lid, not life. Papa didn't raise no cummy. We drove. We aren't leaving until tomorrow. I should come. You guys should come down to San Diego. Just come down to San Diego today. Make a day trip. It's an hour 40 to my place. Be back up in the evening. Okay, I'm not going to complain too much about that garbage coffee. Oh, that's the hottest fucking coffee. Everything's going to taste like a burnt tire for the rest of the fucking day. Ah. Oh my God. My design, Forrest. So my sea snake design. There was a Blade Show West exclusive version, and there were only 60. I got number 1 of 60. I got number 2 of 60s, which is going to be a giveaway when I do when we hit the 100. We hit the 100 paying members mark. I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to include. There's going to be stuff that includes just general subscribers, and then there's going to be stuff that is for everybody. So I'm going to give away a knife. So the paying members are getting one of these, and I'm also going to do 2 of my shirts. So hopefully this design is up. You can get a PDM shirt if you want it. Justin was here at the show. He said he's going to get those shirts done and up as soon as he can. But so basically, I'm giving away. It's going to be 4 items I'm going to give to 4 of the paying members, and then I'm going to have some stuff for just general subscribers when we hit 100 paying members. Those milestone ones are big, like 100 paying members is cool. So if you want to get in on that, it's going to be kind of special because I'm just going to shuffle stuff and I'm going to give stuff away to people. So I have number 2 of 60 that I'm going to give away when we hit the 100 subscriber mark, and it's still in box. I signed the box. But yeah, this thing is, I didn't think I was like, my knife was not designed to be anything other than it was. It was supposed to be a $50 knife, right? That's what I wanted. I was like, I don't know how a exclusive micarta and titanium screw that's anodized, fucking, all this stuff. I don't know how, I was like, I don't know how that's gonna play. And then sorry guys, I just realized that you can't see it real well. And then and I was like, that micarta is so good. And I was like, are these significantly more expensive? Yes. But these are going to be available. I think these are going to be available at some vendors till they run out. I think we sold like 20 at the show, something like that, 15 or 20. They were pretty popular. There was I was like, I had one of the, I'm not gonna throw out any names, but pretty big guy in the knife world fucking come up and walk up to me and he goes, there's something to be said for the way they fucking packaged that design. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, basically everyone gets to see it because everyone bought it and is now wearing it. And he's like, I was like, oh. And he goes, and you could tell the popularity of a design because he's like, there's a lot of people walking around here I see with that neck knife on. And I was like, oh. Well, thank you, sir. You guys are gonna have fun. A lot of the video is fun. There's a lot. Oh, that's disappointing. I was gonna put that in my coffee. Nick Martino is here. I got to see 2A Dave. 2A Dave showed up. Guys, if you ran into me at the show, I apologize. I didn't have a lot of time. Like, I got to spend some time with Christine and Peter and stuff, and that's because they showed up while we were setting up the booth. But Christine and Peter can tell you, I was hustling, filming the second day. First day I was working the booth. I walked around and I set stuff up with people that I wanted to film with. But I was actually working the show. I was at the table. And the second day, I filmed all day. So if you saw me at the show and you introduced yourself, I'm sorry. It's just the fact that there was so much that I had to film. there was so much that I had to film and wanted to film. And I got to a point, the last video I filmed was with Jack Wolf Knives. And I was on my way to go talk to Leon Ma and Fox Knives. Those were the last places I was going to go. And as Daniel from Fox Knives, or not from Fox Knives, from Jack Wolf Knives, finished his spiel. And I was like, yeah, it's been nice. As I was reaching in for the, hey, it's been nice talking to you. You know, I was going to say, you know, the video and all that stuff. My phone blanked off. And it would not record anymore. And I looked, and my phone was so full that I could not record another section. I'm surprised I'm able to do this, because this does use memory. It stores this on a phone. And I was like, that's nuts. And I've looked through it, and I've got like 41 gigabytes of footage that I shot. More than that, actually, you want to know the truth. A lot. There's a lot of footage that I ate up. There's a lot. Zach saw it. Zach can, if Zach's ever like watched this, he can attest to it. There's a lot of footage, and opposed to like the little 1 minute block, 2 minute block. These are, you get some of these guys. We get to talk to them a good 5 minutes. I think I talked to guys at Hogue Knives for like almost 10 minutes. So there's some content, that's stuff that Nico went and shot. Nico went and talked to the guys at. I can't do it that way, Christine. I have to do the edit. I don't film in post. I want everything to be consistent. I want all the videos to be consistent. I have the editing. I have to do the music. I got to do the transitions. I want to break it up. I want to make sure that I've removed anything that like is just like B-roll and stuff. I don't want Daniel. There was a guy named Daniel there. I'm pretty sure that I was talking with Daniel from, I don't know. You guys know I hit the. Yeah, but you're not, Christine, you're not doing it to make, you're not doing it as a like, I'm going to do this to make a living. I mean, in my defense, I pretty much have to do that. The quality has to step up. So I finally got Eugene pinned down, and I got a replacement for my Olamic pivot tool, because when I was at I took my knife up to Elliot's shop, and I had refurbished it, and if I could done some refinishing and stuff, and cleaned up some stuff, changed the lock bar tension, and when I put it back together, I left the case up there, and the case had the pivot tool in it, and Elliot was like, he's like, he's like, I was like, did you guys find an Olamic case up here? And Elliot was like, we did. And they were getting ready to pack to move out of their shop. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I'm pretty sure. He's like, the reason I asked is I remember you were saying that you couldn't find it. And he's like, I'm pretty sure that baby brother threw it out. And I was like, that's fine. I just need the pivot tool. So now I have my pivot tool for my Olamic again. That way I don't have to continue to make them. Because I make them and lose them. I'm probably going to lose that one. I need to put on a string and hang it up with my knife stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get off of here. Nico should be back. I'm heading home. Christine, I'll get with Peter. I'm just waiting on Nico to get back, because both of our parking is attached to the room that Artisan got for me. So I want to make sure he doesn't have a problem getting out of the parking. So as soon as he gets back, I'm starting the pool at he loses it within the next. Well, hang on. That's the thing on the phone. I forgot what it was like doing these lives on the phone. I can't see. First of all, I can't read it because it's too small. I'm starting the pool that he loses it within the next 45 days. Any takers? I thought I was going to lose it before. I was going to lose it before the end of the show because it's not very big and it was in my pocket. What was this? I would like to know, said Daniel, especially if he's a good guy. Ben. It might have been Ben. I don't remember. I talked to so many people. A little bit, actually. can't find my reading glasses. I think I lost a set of, I'm gonna have to, this is my third set of fucking reading glasses. Mattisfaction was there? Well, I didn't get to meet Matt. Matt, did we get to meet? Or was I being a fucking dickhead content creator and just was like, hey, yeah, nice to meet you, I gotta go. Because I kind of did. I don't want you guys to think I was being a dick. Like Christine will tell you, I'll stay and talk to you as long as I can if I have time. A lot of people for the podcast, though. I talked to a lot of people. We're gonna have Brad Larkin and Nicole on from Bradford Knives. They won 2 awards. You ready for this? They put my knife in the best tactical category, right? And so I go over, it's like, cool. And I walk by and I see in the case is a knife with Bob Terzola's logo on it. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna win. So we're sitting at dinner and Zach from Zach Stuff, he's like, oh, they're doing the awards. And somebody was like, oh yeah, Mike, isn't your knife in for award? And I was like, I'm not gonna win. And they were like, oh, come on. Zach was like, come on, give yourself some credit. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna win. I already know. So like when I didn't even check. And so I show up the next morning and everybody's like, who won the best tactical? I was like, it's Bob Terzola. I was like, oh, did you go look? I was like, no, I don't have to. I was like, I don't have to go look. I know exactly who won that. So I was hoping there was a couple people I was really hoping I get to see that just didn't come. But I'm going to CCKS. I already have my tickets. Artisan's sending me to CCKS because they want to make some connections for new designs, and I know everyone at the CCK. I didn't know as many people here, but when I go to the Cali Custom Show, I know every fucking buddy. So that's gonna be fun. So we're gonna do the Friday Night Blade Affair. So, but yeah, I got the EXO. Actually, for as gimmicky and stuff as is, somebody was texting. He's like, "Oh, they have an tactical. I don't see why they're having that is a very, very good tactical style knife. It really is. It seems gimmicky and things like that, but it is rapid deployment in a fashion that requires very little manipulation. It pretty much does it on its own. And I'm like, it already stuck me once. I was thinking about I was gonna sell it to one of you guys, but like it already bit me, so my DNA's on it. You guys know what that's like. So don't drop any super chats. I didn't bring my belt, and I'm not hitting this with anything. I like this cup a lot. I was just gonna tell you guys before we open. One of them pops up. And if one of them did and I missed it, I'm sorry, because I'm not used to, I've gotten used to doing it on the computer. So, and I would say I would do it on the computer, but it's already packed up. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that. So I realized how old I'm getting. I'm getting that like my skin is not, with my bottle song. Oh, but that was stirring. I was inside. I don't want to chip up the coating. This is a gift. Here's the cool thing. So if you get it open and you push the button and you haven't, like you say you didn't flip it open, but you didn't push button it open and you flipped it open, you can close it like this. Then you just have to reset it. So then you have to put it up, like, because then you open it, it's like that. There you go. This is the most ridiculous thing ever, but I mean it's cool. This might wind up. I'm gonna talk about it in a video, and it might wind up going to you guys. I don't know yet. This might be a giveaway item. I'm not sure. So guy had it, was playing with it, had his fingers across, and he said, "What's the button do?" And I was like, "No, don't bang!" And he was like, "Oh my god," because it's got a pretty hefty spring in it when it snaps shut like that. When it snaps shut, it'll get you. It snaps open like So when it snapped shut a little harder. And he had his fingers across it. It snapped across his fingers. He's like, I was like, yeah, get you. Get you. Wound up with a black nail. I just hit my elbow on the counter. I was trying to hide it. It just still hurts so bad. I was like, maybe it'll go away and I can just pretend it was the guy that got his finger that's making that face. But really, it's me, and I nailed that on the corner of that table. Oh, why do they call? So yeah, it was a fun trip. It was a successful trip. I got a bunch of stickers. I have some stickers to give to you all. So I have a bunch of sea snake stickers, the triple S's. I have, ooh, I got it good. That sucks. Now I got two tingly hands. I was gonna show you guys something. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I got a bunch of, I'm still here. Don't go away. It's just, I didn't feel like taking y'all with me and giving y'all motion sickness. Sea snake stickers. So I have to give half of these back to Russell. That was the thing. So David just gave them to me, and I was like, so yeah, hit that like fella buttons. That's not right. So I don't know what just happened, but shit just froze up. So I went out last night with the guys from Fiberlight Firestarter. Yeah, I saw a lot of people dropped off. I went out last night with the guys from Fiberlight Firestarter. We had a good time. We went to Hooters and ate. Had dinner with Christina, Peter, Zach, Big Red EDC, Green Eggs and Ham, or Eggs and Ham, and fucking Naf Sergeant. Everybody, we had a good time that dinner. Except, Christine can tell you, I'm intermittent fasting in, so I only eat once a day. Come 5 o'clock, I need to look at getting to food. If I don't eat by 6, so I have that hour window where I'm okay. Like, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I start getting hungry about 4:30. 5 is about the time I need to start eating, because I have a window of eating from 5 to 10. And so we get to this ramen place at like 7:30. And every like 30 minutes, it gets incrementally more dangerous to be around me if I haven't eaten. Big Red EDC got his bowl of ramen, and everyone was like, I'm just picturing Mike like grabbing it and dragging it over, like being like, it's like, and I just I was like, yeah, can you picture the police report? Like, we got a call of a man that stole another man's food, and he's like leaning over it and growling, and apparently he's already bitten 3 people. I was like, I was hungry. But I think last night I didn't even get hungry till like 7:30 or so last night. We ate at like 8:39, got back to the hotel room like 10. May have indulged in a bit of the jazz cabbage with Sam the bodybuilder and David Horseman from Hiking with a Viking. And then Nico and I watched Empire Records and went to bed. Okay, with the exception of Thursday night, which made my first day of Blade Show miserable, because I just have to be hungover the first day. Except for that, I only had 2 other beers, so I didn't drink. I was focused. It was time to consume. Last night all I had was a thing of just like a small order of chicken wings. So, morning, Murky. How you doing? So, He just needed a chance. Well, so I had made the reference for the live feed that we were getting ready to go, and I had that horrible hangover. I was like, it's Rex Manning Day. You can't be unhappy on Rex Manning Day. So, and then I was like, Nico was, I don't get it. I was like, you've never seen Empire Records? I was like, we're fixing that situation. So last night I set my laptop up because I own it on Apple or on Amazon Prime, and so we watched it. So is today Saturday or Sunday? Oh God, today's Sunday. There's not gonna be a movie day today, but I am gonna fucking text Peter here in a little bit. So I'm gonna end this, guys. It's been like 30 minutes. I don't know how much storage room is on my phone. These always fucking eat up space on my phone. So as soon as Nico gets back, I think we're gonna head out. Christina, I'll email you and I'll text Peter here in a little bit. And we can see about if you guys want to come down. Yeah, it's a great movie. If you guys want to come down, it's fine. I'll let my wife know that we're gonna have company stop by. She's how far am I from here? It's an hour 40. So I mean, I don't know if you guys want to drive that to have to then turn around and drive back, but yeah, maybe we'll just set it up for next time. If you guys come to CCKS, we'll get something set up. So it would be a blast. We're just down near a big outlet mall and shit, but. You know, on second thought, Poor Decision Mike made this setup. He's like, oh yeah, you should just definitely come down. I was like, oh, unannounced guests. How nice. And she'll be all congenial and kind, and she will stick me in the kidneys. No, CCKS. Yeah, there you go. See, I knew you'd figure it out. Yeah, it is. It's about an hour 40. From here, but I mean, I'm used to making like 6, 8, 10-hour drives on a regular. I had a friend that lived in outside of the Casa Grande area, and two, three times a month I would drive out when he left. He was working, and he had moved, and I would go out and I would check on his. I would go check on his fifth wheel, like 2-3 times a month. That's a 6-hour one way. I was doing a 12-hour drive 3 times a month, because he's one of my best friends in the world. So the hour and a half drive, like after you've done a lot of like 10, 15, 20-hour drives, that hour and a half really, it just doesn't seem like anything. I will tell you what sucks. I was talking about this with somebody else. Oh, I was talking about with Matt Diskin. And he was like, so you were in San Diego, so you guys rode together, you and your little buddy? And I was like, well, no, we rode separate because he lives out near Palm Springs and stuff. And I was like, what sucks is the trip back to Vegas, from Vegas. And I drive like 6 hours to Nico's house. And then I still got an hour and a half drive to my house. Like to stop, like I'll stop and we'll talk. He's like, you're always welcome to spend the night. I was like, I just want to get home. I just want to go home. So no, I get it, Christine. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. I got to drive out to Elijah Isham's place in Maricopa here before. I got to get tires before I do that. But I got to make that drive out to Maricopa because guys, you ready for this? You ready for complete bonehead move? I had my case set aside, and I'm like, cool. Elijah Isham's gonna be there, and all this other stuff, and I've got his knife, his disc in. I'm gonna be able to give it back to him. I've had it since 2019, Blade Show West, and he's like, bro, see, we'll get it. He's the fucking coolest dude. Love hanging out with that cat. And so I see him, and I was like, guess what? He goes, the disc in. I was like, yeah. So I had my case in the car, my whole entire knife case, and then I remembered, oh, Nick Shabazz is riding with me. I don't need the whole case. I'll just pick out a few knives that I know I need to carry, like the stuff that I got to carry for review. Like, how's it carry on a long, like sitting down, standing up, a long day, and is it uncomfortable? And so I took a couple of those knives and put them in my computer case and left. I pulled my case back out of my car and put it in. And I got here, and Elijah Isham is standing there, and I was like, I totally fucking left your knife at my house. And he was like, It's cool, bro. And I was like, no, it's not. I promised I would have it for you. So I think I'm gonna make sure I bring it to CCKS because I think the Isham-meister's coming. Fucking, I'm not gonna lie, like fucking knife shows are like a big dysfunctional family reunion that has spectators. So everybody that has tables, that's the family reunion, and everybody else gets to walk around and watch us be idiots. Because that's basically what it is. It really is. So, all right, guys, I'm off. I've got to get this this car packed, and I really got to get started driving. So I will see you guys in the next video. For you guys, it's Monday, and I'm not sure what I have. I have not scheduled it yet. Yeah, CCKS is in Anaheim, as in California Custom Show. I don't know. He corrected himself, but he was like, are you going to the one in Dallas, CCKS? I was like, no. The first C is for California, not Dallas-fornia. They're different letters. This thing is just so much fucking stupid fun. Patent pending, even. So, God, I don't want to fucking drive home. I wish there was a button I could push where I wish I could teleport. Like, just teleport me home. So, guys, I love you all. If I saw you at the show, it was great to see you. Peter, Christine, it was really, really good to see you. And somebody already was commenting, and somebody already like sent a message, a DM, like, oh, cheating on your wife? The picture where I tried to get the selfie, and we had to get so close that basically it looked like we were hugging to do the selfie. Somebody already sent me a DM, oh, we're cheating on your wife, huh? And I was like, you're a fucking idiot. You are the dumbest person. Like you are the kind of person that would not be allowed to cook your own food. Like, you need a state-assigned guardian. Like, you're as retarded as a person could be and still live alone. Like, oh no, you can't have a hot plate. You'll hurt yourself. You've got to go down to the dining area. Like, you're a fucking moron. But, you know, that's, you know what they say about rumors. Spread them. Fucking moron. I've never wanted to punch an anonymous person in the face so badly. So, I hate people. They didn't come to this one. But they do custom shows. They don't usually do the. I mean, they've done it, but they're more they're more like the art shows and the custom shows. I had talked to Eric. He said he was thinking about it, but you know, they didn't have a table and stuff. Yes, Christine, you are beautiful. You are correct. Horrible person, still beautiful. Like, you ever have a really nice car that had a shitty engine? I'm kidding. I had such a good time hanging out with Peter and Christine. It was a blast. And she'll tell you what you guys see is what you get in real life. There is no difference. There is no difference. If anything, you might get a more reserved version of me in person because I might not know you. But as much as I've talked with some of these people online, like Zach and all that, like I was completely like, all right, I let the me out. Just the real me. Like, fuck, PDM really isn't a separate part of me. He's just there. So just random acts of stupidity happen around me. I am a stupid magnet. So, guys, I love you all. It's been fun. I got to get off of here. I got to pack. I got to start hitting the road. It's already 10 o'clock. I would like to be home before 4. And if I don't, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that weird ass back ass traffic. What did Jason Brown say? Jason Brown said something. I don't see anything that Jason Brown said. So, love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. I'm taking a couple days off. I may not be in the premieres. I don't know. I still have things that I have to do around the house too, so I don't get to. My wife has no idea about the fact that I spent like 9 straight hours filming yesterday, and that's going to equate to about. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yesterday's videos that I shot is probably gonna be about 20 hours of editing, if not more. I guarantee it's gonna be 20, maybe 30 hours editing to get all that figured out, and there's a lot of background noise that I got to do some filtering and stuff like that, and so I don't be surprised if I'm still scrambling to get one of those videos up. So if you're the paying members, like the early content, I don't know. Oh, I didn't get a chance to film with them. I wanted to so much. But yeah, if I don't have it up early enough, like you might not get, I'm gonna have to break the video up into several different videos, like Blade West 1, Blade West 2, Blade West 3, maybe something like that. So if you don't get the early for the first one, I apologize. It's just I'm gonna be scrambling to get that much content edited and shuffled, and like I still have things I have to do. You know, I still have the day-to-day things of being like a stay-at-home dad because my wife works and I work from home. So please be patient if you're a paying member and you don't get early access on maybe the first Blade West video. I definitely apologize. Just know that I love you. Guys, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Be good to each other. Keep it clean in the comments. I'll see you later.